You hear it? Uh-oh. Have to look into that. Hear that chirping Chinese bearing down there on that idler pulley? I'll show you how to fix that. It's up to you to get these off. What do you mean, these? Well, we're going to do both of them. And have a schematic of your serpentine belt. Don't put it on backwards. I had a van one time that you could put it on backwards, run the water pump the wrong way, and it wouldn't pump water through the engine. That was fun to figure out. Okay, let's take these inside. You can tell which one's barking, this one, but we're going to do them both. You have to gently pry these covers off, all right? I go from the back side. Because if you pull the cover off and you booger it up a little bit, the oncoming air and dirt and stuff won't be directed right towards. The oncoming splash of water and stuff isn't directed right towards it. It's tucked in a little bit. So if you work from the back side, it's a little bit better. Why don't you just go buy new ones? Because they're 30 bucks, okay? And I don't have $30, but I do have some grease and a little bit of time. Or you can knock this bearing out and go down to your bearing company and they can match it up for about 10 bucks and drive another bearing in it. But I swear you can just re-grease these. Clean them up with a little bit of lubricant. While you're cleaning them up with lubricant and you're spinning it like this, you'll feel the hitch in that giddy up as you're turning it around. All right? And it should smooth itself out. All the dirt should smooth itself out. Now, in the event that you do have a race or a bearing that's bad in it, that you actually have a race or a bearing that's bad in it, yeah, you should buy another one. But this one seems to be okay. So I'll repack it. When you pump it full of grease, you can spin it a little bit and then pump it some more, like push it all down with your fingers, get all that grease in there. Then you have to put your cap back on and you're gonna have to push it down like with a tool, push it in place. This one says General Motors on there, GM, so it was probably the original one. This one looks like it's been replaced before. It's got a little less wear on it than this one. No more noise. Okay, left-handed threads on this, and it was 16 millimeter. So sometimes things get a little wacky here. I think they did it left-handed because this is the spring tensioner, and that way you can put a wrench on it and tension it in to put your belt on. Okay, let's put these back on. Got your belt on, all those nice little power steering pump and all that stuff. I didn't have mine on my power steering pump, and when I used my wrenches to pull a tensioner, it was really hard to get that belt on, and I had to look things over. If it's really hard to get that belt on, have a look and make sure you've got it on all those ribs. Once I got it on all those ribs right, it was really easy to get on. This is the time to change your belt as well, or to inspect it for cracks. All right, let's start it up and see what happens. Smooth like the silk. That's what you want to see. No more noise. The idea here is to listen to your engine. Your engine will tell you when it's fussing. You got to fix it now. If you wait, it's going to get pricey. Fix it now for almost nothing, or wait and spend a fortune. Got a name brand parts house. $35 for AC Delco. Probably made in China. Auto, whatever it is, India. That's 20 bucks. So the cheapest one they have is $20. Murray, $27. Gates is $37. So the cheapest one they have is 19 bucks on this website. All right, on Rock Auto, they have a Gates for $15.54, Four Seasons for $13.73, Hayden for $11.56. Now hold on. They have an SKP for $5.53. Probably what you'd pay for $20 at O'Reilly's, you'd pay $5.53 here. So what I'm saying is you can make that go for a few thousand more miles until you have a big order that you need to put in at Rock Auto, and you can get this one for $5.53, probably about the same as that cheap one, the Chinese one, and probably work just the same. You might even want to pull the caps off of that and put real grease in it instead of Chinese grease. Well, I hope this helped, and save money, guys. Save money. See yous.